Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got a new weapon. It's currently equipped, but not in my character's hands because I want to pull it out and give a cool effect like that. This is the Wasteland Chaingun, which is also referred to as a Raider Minigun. We're going to pull it out here. Get that nice hum here. Obviously the barrel looks super heated here as well. Yeah, you spit out rounds here. I obviously reloaded very quick, but that's just particularly me and my particular setup. But it's a humongous minigun. It's like a minigun, kind of like Wasteland style. This is obviously using some kind of basic engine properties here, maybe like a lawnmower engine. I'm not exactly sure what exactly we're doing here. It sounds like the junk jet almost, like it's like revving it constantly. It is a very loud gun, even when you shoot it. It's very loud, so I feel like I have to talk very loud to get over the gun noise. It shoots very fast here. So now, obviously, this is still added to the leveled list. You usually find it on Raider bosses, Super Mutant bosses. I believe you can find it at weapon vendors and stuff like that too. So that's where I happen to find it, right? You can't craft it for yourself at the chemistry station, unfortunately. Now let's take a look at the customization we can do with the weapon, because I've heard, according to the mod's description, it has lots of fun attachments. So by default, it shows 0.38 ammunition, and it only does 12 damage, which is not very much, but if you compare that to the default minigun, which I guess we should do here for, the sake... I like doing that, because a lot of people be like, oh, it's a new gun, it's new, so it's exciting in that way. It's only exciting if it actually adds something of value. So I've given myself a minigun here, which obviously shoots the 5mm ammunition by default. So comparing this to the default minigun, that does 20 damage, shoots 5mm, has a slower fire rate though, and it weighs more. So there's costs already included into that here. Let's take a look at this in the thing though too, because as you can see that we actually have what is a big old box fed style thing, which is interesting, attached to that engine and all that stuff. This is just a baseline default, but we'll take a look at what we can customize and how much better we can make this. We can make it armor piercing. We can make it shoot .38 rounds, which is slower but does more damage per bullet. We can make it shoot shotgun shells, which is kind of nuts, right? A shotgun minigun is kind of an instantaneous, like, yes from me. A 50 cal thing, that's also crazy. But obviously we're losing fire here. Shotgun is slower than anything else. 50 cal is slow, but also does maximize damage. I'm going to put the shotgun on. It says 0 accuracy as a stat, which is kind of interesting as it is. So we have short barrel here, in case you want to make the weight even less for something like survival mode. Short ported barrel or the ported barrel. We obviously want the ported barrel for the best range, recoil, sighted accuracy. Poor hip fire accuracy, but I'm not too worried about that. So we can change the grip style here, which is light grip and then steady grip. Obviously you want the steady grip. It gets us all the way up to 14 accuracy with the shotgun shells. And then we can do a quick jump, so we can reload even faster, even though I'm already reloading really quick. We can put a gunner sight on there, or the reflex sight. The reflex sight is just, this is very similar to the minigun, I think. You can put a flash hider on there, which is interesting, to improve recoil control, but at the cost of reduced range. Same thing with the muzzle brake. And then we can put a blender on there, which is like a big old... I want to see what the blender looks like. I'm not actually thinking I'm going to use it, but it is there. And that's pretty much it for attachments. But so we get 250 shotgun shells in here. This is our reflex sight. Still got the nice humming. So is it bad? It just does stab. It's technically a blender because I think the idea would be that you spin it. It does take some time to get revving up there, as you see. Like, it doesn't hit its maximum fire rate right away. It starts slow and then gets revving, and then it's very hard to control that recoil on this particular shotgun. Like, as you can see when I aim it, it's at the sky. It's at the sky, right? That reload is practically instantaneous, though, with my particular setup here, with that faster reload. Obviously, I don't know if you'd want to do shotgun shells with that kind of, like, level of thing. I don't think we want the blender either. Maybe we put the recoil control of the flashlight on there. We don't even give up range. I mean, we give up a little bit compared to no muzzle, but not too much, and we actually gain some accuracy. So let's see if this can give us the ability to kind of aim the weapon. It's still going straight to the sky, huh? It's still going... Okay, let me try to keep it not going... You really just have to... It's very hard to control with the shotgun shells. Obviously, that's just one particular style of using the weapon. I want to use it with shotgun shells because I'm a turbo nerd like that. Really like shotguns. You can do armor-piercing shotgun shells, which is crazy. But like something like the 50 cal receiver, we're going to increase the fire rate, range, accuracy. We're maxing that kind of stuff out. So let's take a look at this here. Still 250. This is also going to kick to the sky. Yeah. As you see, it kind of keeps its heated up state, because you can see the barrel's heated up, and then it's kind of shooting at its maximum fire rate. It takes a little bit to cool down, so we let it cool down. And you can see it visually that it is cooling down. So that the end of the barrel, that flash hider here, gets less red hot, so it has to charge back up. And then once it's red hot, even though I haven't shot it for a little bit, it's still red hot, it's still ready to... And that's pretty much all you're gonna need. You're gonna fire in short little bursts here like that. And hope that your shit hits. Where'd my damage measuring target go? It disappeared. It apparently doesn't exist anymore. I don't know what happened to my stuff. There's a little bash. This is a regular default bash. I'm going to throw out a Deathclaw here, I believe. Hopefully it's in my spawn NPC grenade. We got the 50 cal. The most damage we can do here. That's a sense right now. That's fine. I mean, it still died pretty quick, but it was very hard to shoot at. We're going to throw one more out here. And I'm going to use VATS. VATS accuracy should be pretty good. But it didn't quite one burst. It was doing some weird things in VATS, right? It depends, I guess. Like, if I have the weapon charged up, does that matter? Like, it's not getting red anymore, right? Like, sometimes that's visually weird, right? Because, like, it's definitely not getting red anymore. Is it because I use VATS? Is it, like, cause some weird issues? Let's see, check third person. Is this... How's this... It just recoils so much. It's definitely fully charged, because it's just... Yeah! Weehaw! Uh-huh! And I can just go like straight to this. You have all this fire rate, you can't use it because it's just going to make you look at the sky. You can see that nice third-person reload animation, though, where you can kind of see the full gun. I don't know if you could actually use the 50 cal or the shotgun receiver. Let's do our 308. It was, you know, in between. It's going to do like a good amount of damage. I don't have a huge amount of 308 rounds, or, you know, but yeah, that's much more controllable. It's still a good amount of damage. Like, it's not obviously kicking up, but like, I can control that amount of recoil. Obviously, if you could go down to that .38, get that maximum crazy rate of fire. That's also a fun way to play the gun too, right? Where you very much just no recoil, just spitting bullets. That's fun. That's, I think, a fun way to play with the gun too. I think that's the way that I'm going to test it out at first anyway, and then we might put the shotgun one on and just do stupid dumb things. But yeah, it's a cool, interesting gun. It's definitely unique to the minigun, obviously, with just all the different receivers you can have. Like, you can't put a 50 cal minigun. It doesn't exist. Like, you'd have to mod that in as a separate thing. So, we're going to go test the basic .38 version. We're just going to have, like, no recoil. We're just going to spray massive amounts of bullets out. And then we'll put, like, the shotgun version on and try to manage that recoil and see how well that actually does in a combat scenario. And I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, everybody, here at my Zombie Zero arcade mode, still the .38 receiver. This is minimum damage, but maximum recoil control, maximum fire rate. As its own kind of interesting mechanic here. Let's spawn in something like, I don't know, decently tough. Like some super minions. And we're going to just spray at them. We're just going to literally hold down right trigger until something dies, right? I mean, we don't have to worry about recoil at all. Like, this is, it's not doing any damage, practically. But it is, I mean, if you put something like staggering on this. I mean, that took literally half of a magazine out of my big drum. I mean, it works aiming down sight. Like, I had to reload. Look, like, it's just, this is not enough damage, you know, right? Like, it's fun though. This is fun. It's very loud. You're gonna blow out your ears, kids. You're gonna blow your ears out. Like, okay, but you're gonna have a good time with it. This is a good gun in terms of just sitting here feeling like you're doing something. But it is gonna eat. I mean, even if you have a shit ton, like thousands of .38 bullets, you're gonna eat them all. Like, these super mutants are taking like 200 of these rounds in the chest. Maybe we make it armor piercing. You could obviously add some of that benefit. Maybe their damages part of the reason why it's so tough. And I feel like I have to be very loud here again. The gun is quite loud. Muzzle flash is also quite bright, which is what I like as an effect because it's really dark in here, and then all of a sudden it becomes very bright. Everybody dead? Everybody's dead. Okay. So, we're obviously going to go hard on it. I'm going to put shotguns on there. Like, we could obviously do the .50 caliber receiver instead. Because that's maximizing the damage. I think shotgun shells are going to do enough damage, and I'm going to just totally hip fire the weapon. I'll see you guys once we've got that set up that way. Alright, you guys, I got the shotgun all loaded up. Shotgun shells loaded up in this crazy-ass Wasteland Chaingun weapon. It's so crazy. This is going to be crazy. I took the sight off of there and everything. I'm not even going to aim down sight. Low accuracy, just spray and pray shotgun shells. Now let's spawn in some gunners, some variety, I guess, but still I'm just intending to hip fire the weapon and hope, because we saw earlier in the video, obviously, the recoil of this is insane. So my goal is to just, you know, actually kill things without looking at the sky. Obviously, when we're shooting pretty slow here at the beginning, it's almost like you don't want to get it maximum fire rate. That's a little tough to control. Just get it down enough, just down enough, just down enough. That's all you have to really worry about. Just get the gun down enough. Now here at point blank, this person's poor head. I'm shooting 3 times. That first shot did all the work that it needed to do. The recoil is insane. I mean, obviously it should be. You'd think, you know, rapidly shooting that many shotgun shells out, like you would just, you know, you'd actually probably break your arms off, right? Like, to be fair, you should have like a really high strength requirement, but like, just get the sight down enough. The rad road somewhere. Accidentally, the thing's on fire. It's just a crazy gun. It's kind of fun though, in the way that it is crazy, right? We finished that wave? I don't even know. Responding to more things. I kind of want to kill things with it. I'm having fun, even though it's like super duper stupid with this particular setup. And I like the fact that it's dumb. I like the fact that it does just whatever the fuck it wants to do. Did it shoot 2 rounds in bats? That was definitely a spray. Like, see, it's different based off of, like, so now that I have the gun charged up, I'm trying to just keep the gun charged up. Come and get me, too, like, please. But, like, if it's charged up, it shoots a big old volley of bullets in VATS, right? You see that? But if it's low, right? If I, like, completely let the gun reset, that first VATS volley that we shoot here is going to be, like, 2 rounds, right? I let the gun cool down. We shoot in VATS, boom, boom. 2 shots. So if I charge the weapon up, you just do a Molotov and punch it. So now it's charged up. Massive amount of spray. Massive amount of spray. That actually might be the key to using this weapon. It's fun that way. I really think just absolutely unloading everything you got in fast like that is a good time. That's extremely fun. With shotgun shells, 50 caliber rounds, .308 rounds, or even the .38 if you're really just okay with the fact that you are going to expend every piece of ammunition you have to kill one thing. You know, different stuff, different strokes for different folks. But it's a fun gun. It's a unique gun. Does some interesting things. I think the sound is very immersive, but also kind of annoying. I don't like hearing this engine sound all the time. I feel like I can't talk because I feel like I have to be really loud because I'm like, oh shit, it's really loud in here. Constantly. And the gun is very loud, very bombastic, very showy gun, which is cool. It's very cool that there's a gun that exists that's just like kind of way over the fucking top to be way over the fucking top. So you guys let me know what you think of the Wasteland Chaingun down in the comment section down below. If you guys would like to check out this mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link to the Bethesda on that page or the Nexus mod page. You can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe that we can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, wherever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.